Greetings gamers and welcome to the Beast review of Teppen, the new fighting card battle mobile game from Capcom. Will it stand out against other games of this genre? Let's find out. The realms of Capcom collide into one, where warriors across Street Fighter, Monster Hunter, Resident Evil, and many more face off against one another. It seems the journey starts off with our wandering warrior Ryu, as he once again battles his endless fight with the Dark Hado. Who is this mysterious person in cloak, coming at each and every person, telling them that they must fight in this new wave of combat? It is up to you to be quick and utilize all sorts of allies to fight a new threat. That is quite intense of me to say that to y'all. What sets Teppen apart from other card battle games is the system itself. This is not turn-based combat. You will have to be quick as you and your opponent set cards at the same time. Like speed chess, you will have attack cards with defense and attack points displayed. Then you will have effect cards that will boost your cards on the field or hurt your opponent's cards. This is where things get tricky, as your cards have a cooldown effect. If you place an effect card, your opponent can counter it, and if you counter their counter, you have the ability to wait for them to either decide to put down another counter, but it is ideal to wait for all your cards to go through the cooldown so they all can be available. This can vary because I think you're limited to about 2 to 3 chances, because then all the cards will fade out. Once that is done, you can unleash your character's powerful attack. Varies through 8 main characters. Yes, at a certain point in time, you can actually unleash whatever character you have. Their super ability, like in this case, Ryu, I have unlocked 2 of his special abilities. One of them can destroy the other opponent's card, especially while you're attacking, which can directly attack the character's life points, or a shield to protect your cards from oncoming attacks. It's quite crazy and quite crafty. I recommend going through the story mode in order to get a foothold of what is going on. You have Ryu, Rathalos, Chun-Li, Mega Man X, Morrigan, Wesker, Dante, and Nergigante to use in each battle, and each of them will have up to 30 cards in their deck. It won't take long to get through the story, and once done, you can take on missions and of course, those ranked matches that are freaking intense. But before that, whatever you have collected in your decks, you should edit for each character. As I said before, keep in mind of the colors of each card to match up your deck. If you mix match, then you might have some issues with editing. Right now, Ryu and Raph are red, Chun-Li and X are green, Dante and Morrigan are purple, and lastly, Wesker and Nergigante are black cards. You can only have 30 cards in your deck at a time, but there is a cool feature in sharing your deck with others, either through a QR code or you can actually send out a link, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a learning process because you will need to learn how many attack cards you need and how many effect cards you should have. It's all random. It's not like you can draw them from a deck. It just randomly pops up in your line and you hopefully get a good draw, and it will make or break a match. I had a really good match recently where it ended up we had the same life points, and he got lucky, or she, don't know who it was, and I was impressed by the match. Decks seem to be at a limit, which you can obtain more through 3 methods. 1 through Zenny, 2nd through Jewels, and 3rd through Core Pack Tikitos. The more missions you complete, the more you are rewarded, but I'm not expecting the achievements and the missions to stay as easy, in which you will have to spend actual money on these jewels to unlock more powerful decks. So far, I had some good rolls obtaining some rare, ultra cards, some secret cards. This will have you thinking before each fight so you can concentrate in a fast-paced environment. Yes, it's a card game, but I am fascinated on the card's artwork and slight still animation of each character, especially when they do their special moves. It is like looking at a hologram deck. You remember those hologram deck cards where you just shift it left or right or up and down and it makes the card motion? That's what it feels like for this card game in Teppen. I appreciate that, and the sound quality gets you amped up as well as the music. A card fighting game was foreign to me until I seen it in action, and it works. Being that it is the Capcom universe, I find it funny only 8 main characters can be chosen. It is still early in the phase of the game, so maybe they will let us swap out to other characters to use or add additional characters. There's a bit of a learning curve where I'm having trouble trying to find some details on the color of the cards or why I can't mismatch sets, but I'm still learning and I'm hoping that I will discover more information as I play. And that's pretty much it. Anything else would be nitpicking. I have no real other gripes with this game. Which brings us to our conclusion. Teppen is pretty solid. The game is fast paced and keeps you on your toes. No real time to think on it, as if you do not pick a card to fill up your slots, then the opponent will be free to attack your character directly. That's right, he's going after your life points. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. You need to have a good amount of status effect cards as well as attack cards. It's a straight up strategy that you need to hone in on. No matter what, they will benefit you in counterattacks. Trust me on this. And they will stack. So whatever you have put down, it will stack for your side and it will stack on the opponent's side. Doesn't really destroy much unless you put on an effect card that can destroy the other side of the card. And all that being said, Teppen receives a rank of downloaded. Hope you enjoyed this review. Please check out for more detailed written reviews, previews, and news over on KuzokuEnt.com. And as always, Beast out.